and welcome to the Critical Strike Podcast, the only podcast on the internet where we haven't talked about Modern Warfare 2. This is episode 48, and with me is Mr. Josh McNell.
Hello!
And I'm Kyle Dumont.
I like it, sir. I like it.
So it's been 2 weeks.
Yep.
Some things have happened. Apparently there's a blizzard going on.
And we're not talking about the cataclysm.
Yeah.
Actually, speaking of Blizzard, real quick. I did my top 10 games of the decade for the PS Nerds podcast.
Uh-huh.
Which, by the way, for me is next to impossible.
Let me guess. Street Fighter was on there no less than 4 times.
Nope. Street Fighter was on there once.
Oh.
Yep. I'm not going to go through my list because I don't have it up in front of me right now. But I had 2 Blizzard games, obviously World of Warcraft and Warcraft 3, the Frozen Throne.
Okay.
But let me tell you, never, ever, any podcaster out there, never do a top 10 games of the decade.
Yeah. That's too much.
You got to at least give me, like, top 100. Not, like, 10.
No way, man. It's the cream of the crop.
But basically, my list would tell you that I love Japanese games and games by Blizzard.
I thought that's what this podcast was about.
It is. We're all about the Japanese and the Blizzard. Because we are Critical Strike.
Yes, we are.
So, sir, what have you been up to?
I've been doing some Christmas shopping.
What'd you get me?
I got you a box of nothing.
Nice.
I know.
Did you wrap it?
No, it's a box of fucking nothing. Of course I didn't wrap it. It's an empty box, Josh. Or is it?
Dun dun dun.
But, yeah, been, took some vacation, earlier this week. Nance came up and we celebrated our anniversary, 4 years, and, did our Christmas exchange, which pretty much just was just us going to the mall and going, so, this is what I planned on getting you, but I don't know exactly what you want, so you're gonna have to pick it out.
Yeah, but 4 years, wow.
Yeah, I know.
I knew you two when you got hooked up, too. That's weird. So I've known you.
That wasn't a long time ago.
Yeah, I've known you for that long.
Actually, long. Oh, man, you knew,
5 years at least.
Yeah, you knew me when we first started dating, before we broke up the first time.
Yeah, wow. Damn.
Can't believe it's been 5 years.
Since you met me. We're not talking about Nancy here. We're talking about me.
I know. That's a crazy long time.
Yeah.
Man, gotta sit down. But I'm already sitting down, so I don't know what to do. Do I lay down?
You should jump out a window. Whee!
There's a window right in front of me. But unfortunately, there is no snow on the ground, so that would result in grave injury on my part.
All right, so what did you end up getting Nancy?
I got her 2 very nice cooking books. One is pretty much the Webster's Dictionary to Cooking Ingredients. Mm-hmm. The other one was a bread baking book.
Oh, nice.
And I also got her a Gamefly subscription for a few months, so she could try it out.
Well, she told me, she sent me a message on AIM last night.
Uh-huh.
Actually, where I proceeded to mock her for a little while. But after that, she told me that you got her a Gamefly subscription so she can tell what the fuck we're talking about on the podcast. But really, like, I don't think she's going to play a lot of the games that we play.
She might. Her gaming tastes have significantly been broadened since, since we started dating.
Yeah, I remember when I first met her, she was nothing more than a Nintendo fangirl.
Yeah.
So
what did Zelda Mario fangirl.
What did she get you for Christmas?
She got me a book in a series that I'm reading, which I'm very thrilled to start. And she also got me Dragon Age Origins, which I am in love with.
Very nice. That's a good gift.
And she also got me a very nice brown hoodie, which is currently keeping me warm.
I'm wearing a hoodie right now, too.
Man.
Damn. All right.
It's like we planned that or something.
So, there's some podcasters that we know. One might be called Mike Phillips of the Fanboys.
Okay.
He's trying to create a list of words podcasters should not say.
Yes.
And on that list is like Vidjer games.
I don't know how I feel about that.
So, you know what, Kyle?
What?
Let us talk about some Vidjer games.
How about Vidjer games that we've been playing the shit out of?
Vidjer games that we have been playing the shit out of, we are now about to talk about.
Okay.
So what have you been playing?
I have been playing the shit out of World of Warcraft.
Well, yeah, that's kind of to be expected at this point.
Yeah, I know, it is expected. Nance and I are like 45 or 46.
Oh.
Awesome Brigade is 6 strong. The Nashes have joined us.
Oh.
I've been playing some Dragon Age Origins since I got it a few days ago. I'm like 8 hours into it so far.
So what do you think? Because a couple of guys that we know, obviously, I always reference them, but Cripple and Chris have been playing it. And Chris doesn't really like it so much. He says it's nothing more than like a wall of text type game.
Did he play? Well, yeah, but those are kind of the games I like.
Right, he's not that much of a fan of that type of game, as far as I know. I know he liked Oblivion, but I don't know if he's really experienced BioWare.
Oh god, I love a good BioWare RPG. Just love it. I'll eat that up.
And Cripple loves it. He says it's great. He's defending it like within the whole group of friends.
It is definitely a great game.
Does it have the typical BioWare bug where like something doesn't work the way it should?
I haven't encountered a bug yet. I'm expecting it because it's a BioWare game, and I know one's coming. Knocking on wood right now. But so far, my save hasn't been deleted. So far, all the textures and everything are popping in just right. And no major game glitches so far.
You're playing on 360, right?
Yes, I am.
Yeah. Okay. Because there's some differences between the console versions, aren't there?
Are there?
I don't know. I heard on another podcast that the 360 version doesn't look that good.
Yeah, I thought it didn't look that great in comparison to some other games, but I mean it's not shitty looking.
But BioWare's never really had amazingly looking great looking games. I mean, they usually settle for like the mid range so they can put more on the screen.
Yeah.
Like I don't know how KOTOR looks. I've never played it.
KOTOR, at least on the Xbox, suffered a lot of it slowed down a lot just because of all the crap that was happening on the screen.
Stupid BioWare.
Yeah, but they know how to make. What blows my mind is how BioWare can repeatedly shovel out games with such depth and wealth of information and backstory and just all this stuff in this game. It blows my mind that they have, 3 franchises? 4. Well, Jade Empire I don't think is really a franchise.
Neverwinter Nights, KOTOR.
Yeah,
Dragon Age.
Knights of the Old Republic has a crap ton of stuff in it. Mass Effect has a shit ton of stuff in it. And from what I've experienced so far, Dragon Age Origins has even more stuff in it. And I'm loving it.
Well, that's good. Now, do they have a specific, like, you create a character, you pick a class type thing?
Yeah, you have 3 races. Within those 3 races, you have the ability to choose up to 3 classes. Well, 1 of 3 classes. And it varies depending on what you are. If you're a human, you can pick all 3. If the 3 are warrior, rogue, and mage. So it's the archetypal 3,
right?
Standard RPG race.
Human can generally be anything, but they're a little bit weaker.
Humans are, they can be anything. They are all around good at everything.
It's kind of backwards from the age-old like Dungeons and Dragons setup.
No way. Humans were always like average. They were a benchmark that all the other races were modified from.
I guess.
Dwarves are stronger and, tougher. Elves are more dexterous and more frail. But the interesting twist in this game is that humans are ruling everything. Elves are slaves, and the dwarves are in the decline.
Yeah, that's pretty backwards.
It's a nice shakeup. I'll be honest.
Yeah, because usually it's like humans are the elves' bitch and dwarves just build everything for everybody.
Yeah. So once you pick your race, your class, you can then pick a background, which will somewhat influence. Well, it will change like the first 2 hours of the game, and will change a few text things later on. So I picked the dwarf warrior. What the fuck? I picked like the street urchin, and apparently, being a poor dwarf really, really, really sucks.
Why?
Your sister's a whore. Your mom's a drunk.
Whoa.
Yeah. You work for pretty much a mob boss.
That's a pretty cool story.
Yeah. It was definitely interesting. I like that a lot. It will definitely encourage me to at least play the other combinations. One, to get the achievement, and two, to see what else BioWare can do.
Oh, of course. For an achievement, you'll do it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, 2 hours is for like 20 points, no problem.
Oh, that's for an achievement. Fag.
But I'm still going to go through just because I have to be, a perfectionist. I have to know all the storylines and picking sides.
So about how far are you in this game so far?
I have no idea. I've been very careful about exploring everything and getting all the characters. I've picked up like 6 people so far.
So it has that typical Western RPG where you have like a group and you find them over time. So it's kind of like
Yeah.
I don't know, Japanese RPGs, you tend to start with your group. But in this one, apparently you find them.
Not really.
Yeah, always really.
Maybe in the earlier ones, you had like the 4 classes that you picked that you stayed with, but in this one, like 90% of the ones that I've played recently are, here's your main character, here's the supporting character. Okay, now you guys are going to go around and you're going to find all the other characters in the game.
In Japanese RPGs?
Yeah.
No way. In most of them, it's like you start with like your first
Final Fantasy
two.
VI, Final Fantasy VII, Final Fantasy VIII, Final Fantasy IX, Final Fantasy X, Final Fantasy XII, Lost
You're talking
Odyssey,
just Final Fantasy here.
Chrono Trigger. Those are like right off the top of my head.
Within like the first 10 minutes, you usually have your first full group. In all of them.
Yeah, but you're still finding characters.
Well, you're finding miscellaneous characters, but that doesn't mean you don't have your core group.
I had
right
a
off
core
the bat.
group within 5 minutes. I had you walk out with a core group.
I think we're arguing 2 different things here.
And what are you arguing?
That this game sucks.
No, I know you don't like Western RPGs, and I know it's beating a dead horse, trying to get you to like a BioWare RPG.
I can't do it.
I know you can't.
I've tried.
So I'm not going to force it on you.
You can't say I haven't tried.
I know. You tried to give it a shot.
I played Mass Effect.
You played Mass Effect for 10 minutes.
No, for a couple hours.
You didn't even get on the second planet.
No.
No.
I have KOTOR on my Steam account now.
You should give KOTOR a try. That was a really good game.
Yeah, I picked up KOTOR when they did the LucasArts.
Yeah, you picked it for
deal.
like what, $4?
Something like that, yeah.
Damn.
I don't know, maybe I'll give it a try.
KOTOR's fun, especially if you like Star Wars.
But I don't like Star Wars.
And then you're probably not going to like KOTOR. See, you have to know what you're getting into, Josh. KOTOR is a Star Wars game. Do you like Jedi? Do you like hitting shit with lightsabers?
I can't say I don't like Star Wars. I've never been big into the Star Wars story.
Okay. This will be good then. This will be a nice one.
So KOTOR.
Yeah, KOTOR should be good for you.
Alright. Alright, I'm going to play KOTOR.
Okay.
I'm going to do it. Now, this isn't going to be another one where I told you I'm going to play Borderlands a little bit more and never get back to it.
Yeah, I kind of figured you wouldn't. I sort of knew you weren't gonna.
Yeah, but at the same point, too, you got to give me some... I got sick on that one. That's when
I even got sick of that game.
No, I'm
really.
not saying sick of the game. I got sick, and then I didn't play any console game during that period.
Oh, that's right. You were Yeah, I had forgotten about that. Man, that was a long time ago.
Yeah, it was like mid-November.
Jesus.
So year's fucking flown by. But we're here to talk about video games again. So
Vidjer games that we play the shit out of.
video games that we play the shit out of. So Dragon Age Origins.
Yeah. If you like BioWare, pick it up. You won't go wrong. Let's see. What else did I do? Oh, I saw Avatar today.
Yeah, some loser said he wanted to hear about it.
Who was that?
I don't know. Billy Bill Black.
All right, Billy. It looks phenomenal. It is absolutely visually stunning.
Don't give me any spoilers, though.
No, I won't. The story is... It's okay. It's not great, but it's not awful.
All right, I got a question.
Yeah.
Because when Final Fantasy The Spirits Within came out, everybody said that was like a visually stunning movie.
Okay.
At the time. And it still looks good today, by the way. But how is this like? Is this like that? Wow, this is good looking. Like even Average Children looks amazing.
This is. It looks phenomenal. I'll be honest. It's a lovely looking movie.
So I would probably love it just for the visual.
Yeah, it's incredibly visual. It's very colorful.
So
I would recommend going for the 3D experience, though, to get the full effect of it. Huh. I did not, but even then, everything still popped out.
I don't think we even have anything here, any 3D places.
Oh, really?
Here. Yeah.
There's one that's like 40 minutes away, but I didn't feel like going there.
I might have to go to like Boston for that, which is kind of a long drive for a movie.
Yeah, it's a very long drive for a 3-hour movie.
Yeah. I don't even go to the movies for 2-hour, I don't go to theaters for 2-hour movies.
Oh my god, I had to pee so bad through half of it. But the thing is, I was like, okay, the big action scene is going to be coming up, and I don't want to miss it because it's going to be so fucking awesome.
Well, when you got to go, Kyle.
Oh, I held it.
You can be like the kids in my town who, when Jackass #2 was playing here, they pissed in the theater.
What?
Yeah, a bunch of kids, like, you know the movie Jackass?
Oh, I know the show, and I've seen the first movie.
Yeah.
I didn't realize they made a second one.
Yeah, they just got up in the theater and pissed all over the walls. I haven't seen a movie in the theater since Star Wars Episode 2.
That came out like 6 years ago.
Yeah, and I didn't even see it at like the original release. I saw it like 2 or 3 weeks before it came out because a friend of mine works at a theater.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't go to the theaters. I hate seeing movies in theaters.
Yeah, you'll definitely want the theater experience for this. A nice big screen, good sound.
Meh.
Yeah.
Meh.
Meh.
Meh. All right.
That's pretty much been it. Been just playing some RPGs. Played a few board games, but I don't think you're interested in that.
No, not at all.
Did some, D&D. Again, I don't think you're interested in that.
I like D&D.
Yeah.
I like D&D. It's just I don't play it anymore.
Yeah.
I thought about getting into Magic the Gathering online.
I heard that's fun.
Yeah.
And I know some people who've played it.
I know some people who play it now. I don't know.
I
don't need another addiction.
No, I don't think you do.
So is that about it for you?
Yeah, that's it. That is it.
Alrighty. Meh. Alrighty, well, I guess that wraps up Kyle on this
Yes, it does.
Somber episode of Critical Strike. I don't know, I think we're both just kind of chilling.
You know, we're supposed to get slammed apparently. Oh shit. Major snowstorm.
Oh
Yep.
yeah, dude. Like we're both getting, like Nancy just got hit.
There's 10.5 inches at her house right now.
Yeah, and we're supposed to be getting nailed tomorrow.
Oh, 7 to 15.
And if I get nailed with it, you're gonna get nailed with it because you're only an hour away from me now.
Let's see.
Hour
Yeah,
and a
you're at a higher elevation. You're gonna get, if it goes to you, you're gonna get slaughtered.
half. Yeah, thanks. It's a good thing I'm only working 3 days next week.
I'm only working 4.
Yeah, I work 3 days next week, and then I have a week. I don't go back to work until January 4th.
Oh, I hate you.
Yep. Take that, sucker.
I'm on call for freaking New Year's. But it's okay.
So, I'm gonna talk about my Vidjer games now, Kyle.
What Vidjer games have you been playing the shit out of?
I have been playing the shit out of these Vidjer games, Kyle. Left 4 Dead 2.
Really?
Well, remember on
Really?
I can't say I played
Really?
the shit out of it. I played it once.
Okay.
But on the last episode, I talked about how I bought it to play with Thrill House and Gia
Yeah.
Hippo. And they finally cornered me.
Yeah, as they're often known to do.
Right, because I was dodging the bullet a few times.
You can only
the-
dodge it so much.
Yeah, and eventually I got caught. So I ended up playing Left 4 Dead 2 for about 2 hours, maybe. Yeah, it's Left 4 Dead. It's really not much I can say, but it's Left 4 Dead. I did notice, like, it is a bit harder. Like, everybody keeps saying it's harder, and it is. Like, before they would throw, like, one special infected after you. This one, now they throw 2.
Oh, man.
So, actually, I think at one point we had 3. We had, like, the new Charger, which is kind of like a tank, but instead, like, he'll ram you into a wall and then pick you up and slam you down by your head onto the pavement.
Uh-huh.
So that one kind of hurts.
It sounds like it would.
You'll get the Spitter, which is definitely not what Chia Hippo is. The Spitter basically just spews acid out on the ground, and if you walk in it, it hurts you. It's like the most generic monster ever.
Yeah.
And then the other new one is the Jockey. Like, he'll jump on your back and ride
Rape
you
you?
away.
Really?
Yeah. He'll ride you into danger or away from your group.
That's pretty funny.
And I think the only time a Jockey got us, it was always on Thrill House, because he likes being ridden.
Yes, he does.
So, yeah.
The butt.
It's pretty cool. Like, I guess another difference is, like, as David pointed out to me, the witches in the first one, they used to sit there on the ground crying. And this one here, they wander around. So, like, they're much harder to get around without startling them. And if you startle them, they're going to kick your ass.
Okay.
And I happen to startle them,
Oh, sucks to be you, man.
thus getting my ass kicked. Yeah, I mean, it's Left 4 Dead. If you play Left 4 Dead 1, you know all about Left 4 Dead 2. The only difference is it has a few more bad dudes in it and melee weapons. So, like, you can have a chainsaw or a sword, but other than that, yeah, it's Left 4 Dead.
Cool.
I wouldn't recommend it to anybody. But, yeah, I can't say I didn't have fun, because I was with a group of friends.
That's the point of the game, is to have
Right.
fun
Well,
with people or
Yeah.
yourself.
if you're with
It's just to have
friends,
fun in general.
if you're with friends, any game is going to be fun.
Not necessarily. Nancy and I can't play a lot of games because we'll murder each other.
Yes, but you and Nancy aren't friends. You're dating.
No, we're still friends.
I'm pretty sure she was telling me that she hates you.
Well, we say that to each other all the time, especially when we're playing a game.
All right. Yeah, well, you two are really competitive anyways.
Yeah, we are.
After that, I played Pixeljunk Shooter.
Okay.
I'm sure you're familiar with, like, Pixeljunk. I've talked about it in the past. You know, Pixeljunk Monsters and Racer and Eden. They're little downloadable games on PlayStation 3.
Yeah.
Okay, Pixeljunk Shooter, a lot of people are having a hard time defining it because it's called a shooter. You would think it's a twin-stick shooter, but it's not. I mean, you can shoot in the game, but that isn't the main focus. The main focus is like you're using elements to get around and solve puzzles within the game.
Okay.
You're basically like in an underground cave, and there's like a lava flow on one side, and there's trapped water up above. Well, what are you going to do? You're going to try to free the water to clear out the lava, so you can get through that section where the lava was.
Okay.
That's basically all it is. Like, there's obstacles around, and you have to use the elements to get around, so you can complete your objective, which is to save the men that are locked down there.
All right.
You get it?
Yes.
So it's a pretty cool puzzle game. I wouldn't say it's a shooter. You know, you're just using the elements to get through your objective. Like there's ice, there's water, there's lava, and then there's like gas. So like if there's a section full of gas, you can use like the lava to clear it out by igniting the fumes.
Okay.
It's pretty cool. I definitely have to say I'm in love with it. It's a fun game. I think you would like it actually because it's a puzzle game. You like puzzles.
I do like puzzle games, but is it going to be a puzzle game that's going to piss me off?
No, not at all.
Okay.
It's not hard. In fact, I would say this is very easy. This is like a very good, I feel like laying in bed and I'm just going to reach over and grab my controller game.
Well, I can't do that because, you know, I keep all my stuff downstairs. My bed's upstairs.
Well, I'm just saying, for normal people.
Oh, you're saying I'm normal?
No, you're not normal. You're Canadian.
Oof.
Oof. Oh, first shot of the show.
And
it was fired by me.
Yep, you are an asshole.
Alright. But Pixeljunk Shooters, it's like $10. I love it. It's easy. Apparently there's supposed to be more of it because Mick beat it and he said that there's a to be continued thing. Which I'm fine with. I'm really into it. I love those Pixeljunk games, except for I never played Racer. So that concludes me talking about Pixeljunk Shooter, which isn't a shooter.
Okay.
Should have been, yeah. Like I agree with everybody else too. Like they said it should have been called like Pixeljunk Elements or something like that. But shooter, it is not. So after that, I played a game which I have a hard time pronouncing. So I asked Kyle. I guess it's like Os. And Os is a game that you can download on your PC, and it's basically Elite Beat Agents for the Nintendo DS. But instead of using your stylus, you're using your mouse. It's completely free, and it keeps track of your online leaderboard too. So like I have Dave as a friend of mine, and we can compare scores and kind of rival each other in that way.
I remembered what that game was called for the PC. Beatmania. That was the DDR.
Oh, you're talking about, the DDR one?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm not talking about that one, Kyle.
I know, but it was just bothering me because we were talking about it before.
Oh. Well, I mean, this one's really cool. You can go on their website. The game is completely free, so you can just hit download and go. There's also beat tracks, or whatever they are, beat maps, and you can download songs for the game. And some of these songs include videos and other things. So,
did you see the super awesome Phoenix Wright one?
I did not. I mean, I saw it like on their video.
Yeah. You didn't see the you didn't YouTube it? It's awesome.
No, I haven't yet. You'll have to give me a link after.
Yeah, I will.
But yeah, so people can make videos to it. Like I played The Bad Touch by the Bloodhound Gang, and it has the music video playing in the background while you're doing the game. It's pretty freaking cool, and like I said, it's fucking free. I don't know why anybody wouldn't play this if you love the Elite Beat Agents, which I've yet to come across a person who haven't. And Kyle can't play this.
Why? It's not Mac compatible, is it?
Nope.
Guess I should stop Google searching it then.
Yeah, well, you have a Windows partition, don't you?
No, I took that out.
Oh, fine. But, yeah, and it has two other modes in it. There's kind of like a mode where the beat becomes fruit, and the fruit starts dropping from the sky, and you have to catch it with a bowl, and while you're catching it, that creates the beat of the song.
Okay.
So it's kind of like Elite Beat Agents, where you would click on the number that for the beat that's popping up.
Yeah.
Except for now it's coming down towards you as a fruit. And you catch it by going side by side. So that's another cool mode that's on there. And there's another one I haven't tried yet. So I don't know what it is. But yeah, for a free game, dude, it's pretty freaking awesome. And like I said, there's countless songs that you can download. I played the Mega Man 2 intro. I played the Mega Man 3 intro. Dave is happy because there's plenty of Lady Gaga. Yeah.
There. I just sent it to you.
All right. I'll have to watch that after the show.
Yes, after the show.
I don't like to get distracted like Kyle.
Sorry. There's shiny things, my turtle's swimming around. It's hard to keep track of everything.
She is swimming around.
I said she.
No, you said he.
Oh, man. I'm sorry, Sparta.
You suck.
I do suck.
And now we're moving on.
Yes, we are. So, I understand you picked up something not too long ago.
What?
Yeah, you picked up a device. May or may not be an iPhone killer.
I wasn't planning on talking about that on the show.
I just wanted to say that I talked you into getting one.
Yeah, okay. I got the Motorola Droid.
What do you think of it so far?
Well, let me go back in time here, Kyle.
Okay.
On the last show, we talked about the Motorola Droid.
Yes, we did.
Me, you, and Billy Bill Black.
Yes, we did.
And then at the same point, while I was doing the editing, it killed me. Because I had, when I edit, I listen to the whole show while I'm editing. And then when I'm done editing, I listen to the whole thing again.
Okay.
So I'm listening to the show like 3 or 4 times before I release it. And so I heard that Motorola conversation 4 times. And I'm talking to Cripple on AIM at the same time because he has the droid and he's just laughing his ass off. He's making fun of me. So that night I went on to VerizonWireless.com
that very night
and I ordered a droid.
Oh. Wow.
Yeah.
What can I say? I'm pretty persuasive.
It wasn't just you. It was Dave, and there was a lot of factors on it. I had a lot of people taunting me.
Don't lie. It was mostly me.
It was all Kyle. I only exist for Kyle.
Yes, you do.
I exist for Kyle, Vidjer Games, and Noms. Noms is another word we can't say.
Really?
Yep.
Well, so a dick.
Well, we're going back to saying Wiimote.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Because I never stopped saying Wiimote.
Yeah, we're not going to be told what to do. But so I got the Motorola Droid, and yeah, it's a great phone. Is it better than an iPhone? I would say they're very much equal. There is no better phone between the two.
It's pretty funny because all the bugs that you were talking about that you didn't like, they fixed 2 days after you got that phone.
Not all of them.
What are you still having problems with?
Some people are I'm not having any problems.
Yeah.
I didn't have any of the problems that other people were reporting of, like the speaker cutting out.
Yeah.
The camera with its focus problem. I can't remember the battery cover coming off.
Yeah, I haven't had any of those.
Yeah, the battery cover doesn't even affect me because I have a case on it.
I also have a case. Smart move.
Yeah, but it's a really slick phone, and I'm definitely in love with Android. Plugging it in and going through the initial setup, syncing it with my Gmail, which there's only 3 people on it because I just started using Gmail. I didn't sync it with Facebook. I'm sorry. I'm not really fond of Facebook. I just kind of keep it.
Yeah, you don't even use Facebook.
No, I'll occasionally post a hockey video up there, but yeah, it is a great device. The marketplace is kind of lacking.
Yeah, I will agree with you.
That's to be expected. It's new. I remember I was there the fucking day that the iPhone initially got theirs, and so I've come up with the iPhone, so I'm used to it. I'm fine with that. There's plenty of great applications. Shop Savvy is one of my favorite ones.
I don't use that.
It's a barcode scanner, and you scan it, and it'll tell you where.
Oh, I think I actually do have that.
Well, it'll tell you local places where you can get something, and then online where you can get it, and it'll give you prices of all the local and online places.
I just have a barcode scanner.
So I was in work, right, and I was using a pair of calipers to measure something.
Okay.
And I grabbed the calipers and flipped them over and saw the barcode, so I scanned it with Shop Savvy. And then it told me I can get them on Amazon.com for $100 and locally $200. And then I actually got kicked out of an EB Games for doing that, by the way.
Did you really?
I did. I went in and I was curious. So I figured I would scan a game. And in EB Games, it was like $60, but I can get it for $40 on Amazon. So I went and ordered it on Amazon.
Awesome.
And they saw that I was scanning games and they kicked me out.
I wonder why they would kick you out for that.
Probably because I wasn't buying games. I thought it was pretty awesome. But, yeah, I mean, my iPhone, I'm not sure if it was mine specifically, but I was having problems with the battery. It was really starting to not live as long as it once did. And so this, I can say, especially after the update that they released, the battery like never dies.
What did you have running?
On my iPhone?
Your Droid.
What do you mean?
You just said the battery wasn't working well.
No, I said on my iPhone.
Oh, sorry.
My mistake. Then I said on my Droid, it never dies.
Yeah.
Way to listen to the podcast.
Well,
Kyle.
I'm sorry.
You suck. But no, it's yeah. I can't say anything bad about it. I love the Droid. I would not tell people not to get an iPhone. I mean, they're both great. It depends really on what you want to do. Like if you want to listen to music and podcasts centralized into one device, the iPhone is the way to go. Because really, I don't use the Droid for any media stuff unless I'm listening to Pandora.
I put Slacker on it.
I have Slacker as well.
Why do you have 2 music programs?
Because I'm fucking awesome.
That's too many. You only need 1.
Who's making these rules?
Me. I am making these rules.
So you're saying right now I should log into my Droid and delete Pandora?
Well, you
or
should delete
Slacker.
One, yeah, you can only have 1.
Well, what if I told you I also had Last FM on there?
You have 2 too many. You need to pick 1 instant streaming and keep it.
I want this rule book right now.
Do you need me to make up a rule book of things you can and cannot do?
I do.
All right. I'll start working on that.
Fine. Whatever. But no, the Droid is great. I would recommend it to anybody as well. The iPhone is great. No complaints about either. Android eventually is gonna take over the world, so I figured I would jump on the bandwagon. So yeah, that's it for me. Let's move on, Kyle.
Okay.
Top 5, Kyle.
Top 5 what?
Top 5 games of 2009.
You mean we're not going to do top 5 games of the decade?
No. Or top 10 games of the decade.
No, top 5, just to make it all that much harder.
That would be impossible. I had a hard enough time doing top 10. I don't even want to. No. I'm done with top 5 lists after this one. Fuck anything that's top. So, you have a little disclaimer here.
Yes, I have. Well, not a little disclaimer. Yeah, I have a real disclaimer. I have a little disclaimer. This is not the top 5 games of 2009. These are the 5 games that I did not hate in 2009.
Because apparently in 2009, Kyle became a hater.
No, it's not that. It's the games I played were crap. Dissidia. Dissidia, I had such high hopes for it. It was garbage.
I didn't play Dissidia. I can't talk about it. I know people that loved it, though.
It was awful. It was awful.
Well, you said that next episode you wanted to do, like, top 5 games of 2009 that we hated.
The bottom 5 games of 2009?
Yeah, we can do that. I don't have a problem with that.
I also don't have a problem with that. So I have 4 games that I like, and then I'll mention games that didn't really piss me off.
Alright. So why don't you go first?
Oh, fuck.
Then?
I gotta take Resident Evil 5. I forgot about the ending. Man, fuck Resident Evil 5.
Is that gonna go on your next week's list?
I'll have to think about that.
Alright, so why don't you go first?
Okay, let's go towards the beginning of the year. Let's whip it out with some Dawn of War 2.
Was Dawn of War 2 at the beginning of the year?
Yeah, it was at the beginning of the year.
I thought it was like summer or
Was it?
spring.
Oh, I don't remember. Well, it was earlier this year. If you want to, if you want to be nitpicky about
Mid-year.
Mid-year. At some point in 2009,
Dawn of War
Warhammer
2 came out.
40,000 Dawn of War 2 was released.
Right. Okay.
I played it often.
I also played it.
Yep. It was good. It was Warhammer 40,000. It added a significant change in gameplay aspects. It leveled nice. It stuck to the errata and the mythos of 40K, which I loved.
It was mediocre at best.
What?
It was mediocre.
Okay, maybe...
It blew its wad within the first, 12 levels, and then it was nothing more than the same thing over and over throughout the rest of the game.
Well, that's all I really played, were, the first few hours of it. But I loved it.
I'm just saying it was mediocre at best.
I still liked it.
Oh, I'm not saying it's bad.
Okay.
I liked it.
But it just wasn't great.
It just wasn't great. I had higher expectations for it, but I'm not saying it's a bad game.
Okay. The other game is a combination, because they are essentially the same game. Pokemon Platinum/Diamond.
Wait, this is your number 4?
Platinum or Pearl. These aren't in any particular order.
Oh, okay.
These, like I said, these are 5 games. Actually, these are games that I didn't hate in 2009. And I have 4 of them.
I love how I send you an email saying top 5 games of 2009. You're
Look,
like, okay.
I tried. I spent an hour combing through games for 2009. And I'm like, okay, I played that one. That was shitty. That was awful. That was bad. That was bad.
All right.
That one was okay.
Pokemon Platinum and Pokemon Pearl.
Yeah, not Diamond. It's Platinum
Whatever.
and Pearl.
They're all the same.
Yeah, with Diamond and Pearl? Pearl and Diamond? Whatever Pokemon game came out this year, I like that one. It was a Pokemon game. I've been eating that shit up since it came out. And I will probably continue to eat shit.
Wait, you're still playing it?
Well, no, I play it for a month, and I stopped playing it.
Oh, wait, you can't play it because you still haven't found your charger.
Yes. I still do not know where my Nintendo DS chargers are. It is bugging the shit out of me. I don't know where they went. I had them. They were in my hand, and then they were gone.
So, next game.
This is kind of a cop-out, but Fallout 3 released some significant DLC earlier this year, specifically Broken Steel, and that was up there. No, yeah. When I mentioned this, I said Fallout 3 Steel Battalion instead of Broken Steel.
And I proceeded to laugh at you.
Yes, you did. You did.
But I said that I didn't have a problem with you using the expansion because, like I said, they were significant.
Yeah. It did change a bit of the game, especially the ending and the level cap. But yeah, Fallout 3, the DLC stuff's really good. If you have Fallout 3, I suggest you get the Game of the Year edition. Or if you haven't gotten it, to get the Game of the Year edition, because you're essentially getting all the expansion packs for next to nothing.
Yeah, that works. Fallout 3.
Yep.
It continues to anger me.
Well, it's not for everybody. Have you played that at all?
Yes.
Did you actually get out of the cavern?
Out of the cavern? You mean out of the...
Yeah, the vault.
Yeah, I got out of the vault.
Did you take 2 steps and then quit?
No, I went to the new city.
Megaton?
Yeah.
What'd you do in Megaton?
I killed some people and then they chased me around.
Well, that's... Josh, you
And
do
then
not
it had-
know how to play those games.
Well, that was on the PC version too, because they had the bug where it was freezing on everybody within 5 minutes.
Oh, the autosave thing, right?
Yeah, there was the PC. It's a typical Bethesda game, is basically how I'll put it, where everything doesn't work.
So apparently, I like buggy Western RPGs.
Remember when I went on the forum and there was thousands of posts with nothing but bugs for the PC version?
I remember that.
I even talked about it on the podcast back then.
Dude, that was forever ago. That was possibly more than a year ago. I cannot be expected to remember that.
I remember everything from a year ago.
Josh, I can't even remember what I did today. Probably because I was playing Dragon Age Origins all day and watching Avatar.
I was
Pretty sure that's what I
sleeping.
did.
So your next game.
This is going to be my final game of the year that I actually enjoyed, and this is going to be Dragon Age Origins. That I like.
That you don't hate.
That I don't hate.
All right. And we already talked about Dragon Age, so.
I've got a few, if you would allow me, games that I thought were decent, but I would not put them on my top 5.
Honorable mentions.
Honorable mentions.
Go ahead.
Borderlands, I know I touted that last month, but it certainly loses its bite after a while. And I'm sorry to have further encouraged you to play it, but apparently you didn't even, follow through it. You said you were gonna, so it's okay.
Oh, see, you put it like that, you make me look like a scumbag.
Shadow Complex, it's a game I like to boot up and play. It's fun. It's not particularly great, but it's a fun game.
It's good. Well, we talked about this before the show.
Yeah.
And I said, Shadow Complex is good. It just doesn't do anything
It's not great.
New.
It's not innovative.
You
should see my face right now. It's quite hilarious, I'm sure.
I would punch you in your face right now, which makes it even more hilarious.
Yeah, I think that's it. It was Borderlands and Shadow Complex are the games that I tolerated. Professor Layton was okay. Scribblenauts. The concept was great. Mm-hmm. Implementation was poor.
You're wrong, but okay.
What do you mean I was wrong?
You're wrong.
I can't be wrong about an opinion.
Yes, you can.
You're a dick.
If you're making a rule about how many music players I can have on my phone, that's right, Kyle.
All right, turnabout is fair play. I see what you did there.
There you go.
But, fuck, I lost my train of thought.
That's not the first time.
Yeah, it just got derailed. I'm now furiously looking around my room.
Kyle got derailed.
I got derailed in an effort to remember what I was trying to say. Fuck.
I'm going to go on with my list.
All right. I'll probably interrupt you when I remember what I wanted to say.
That's fine. I'm very used to it.
Okay.
Number 5.
Oh, man.
What?
No, keep going.
I hate you. I need a new podcast host.
Oh.
Number 5. Sonic's Ultimate Genesis Collection.
I really wish I picked that up.
Yeah, a lot of people didn't like it, and a lot of people love it. And you know what? I love it for the fact that it's just a really good compilation of a lot of great classic games.
Shining Force 1 and 2, the good Sonics.
The arcade and Genesis version of Altered Beast.
Yep.
Shinobi. I mean, the games or not, it's just a really good and well put together compilation of games. And it has plenty of hidden things that, like, if you get to a certain point of a game, it'll unlock another. If you beat Altered Beast, I think it unlocks the arcade version of it, which I did.
Altered Beast was hard.
No, it wasn't.
I tried going back and playing it, and I used to beat it all the time, and I'm like, wow, this game was really hard.
You're a wimp.
Yeah, I guess I am.
We talked about this with me, you, and Billy Bill Black.
Did we?
And I basically said that you guys forgot how to play video games.
Yeah, I will agree.
So yeah, Sonic's Ultimate Genesis Collection is just really good. Obviously, to be expected, not all of the games aged very well, but there's enough there where it is worth like $30 or $40 if you can get it for that.
Yeah.
So yeah. Number 4 would be Punch-Out Wii.
Really?
Yeah. Most people, well, as we discussed before, did not put this on any of their top 5 lists. They totally forgot about it.
You talked about it like for 1 or 2 episodes, and that was it.
Well, that's because I generally don't like to go on and on and on with the same game every podcast.
Oh, har. Thanks for the snub.
That wasn't a snub.
Oh, okay.
I'm just saying, at some point, like, you gotta move on. I'll still play the game, but I won't talk about it on the podcast. Like I haven't talked about World of Warcraft. I'll usually wait every 7 episodes to bring up World of Warcraft. But no, Punch-Out, they did a really good job bringing this game back, and Some of the new characters were cool. But I can't remember their names right now. That the second dude, Disco Kid. Yeah, Disco Kid. Yeah, it's fucking Punch-Out. I don't know. I can't really complain about it. You can totally tell I thought this one out.
Yeah.
It's Punch-Out. It's good. Buy it. It's amazing. Number 3 was Shatter. Shatter is a game I talked up quite a bit on previous podcasts.
You did, I recall.
Not only does it have really great gameplay, which is kind of like an Arkanoid / Pong style of game, with like the gravity and air twist to it. You also have some really great music within this game. I've played it on the show numerous times. I've played it on Critical Music. Whatever game this company makes, they do a really good soundtrack to go along with it.
I remember you playing the soundtrack often.
Yeah, so it's really good. I think Shadow is like $10 on the PlayStation Network. I think if you own a PlayStation 3, this is definitely a game that you should have, because I had a lot of fun. And I actually beat it a few weeks ago. I finally sat down and finished the game. Definitely worth it. What are you laughing at?
Well, we finished the game.
I finished the game and you're laughing about it.
Yeah, I don't know, something. It just struck me funny.
Your face strikes me funny.
Oh.
And that was a critical strike. Bam! All right, the next two are kind of going to surprise people, because I think a lot of people would expect these roles to be reversed.
Okay, go on.
So number 2 is Uncharted 2.
Really?
Everybody
That's not your number 1?
But I hate you.
Why?
Because we talked about this before, and you just totally like stole my thunder with that. But every podcaster who has a PlayStation 3 is going to put Uncharted 2 as like their number 1. It's inevitable. I don't care. Uncharted 2, as good as it was, like I said, though, I can't find anything wrong with this game. It's really good, but my number 1 is also really good, but I have more nostalgia for. That's not to say that Uncharted 2 is not like one of my favorites of the year. It really is.
Okay.
I actually just got my copy back. I'm looking forward to playing it with the boys again.
The boys.
And getting pulled down into Mixed Pain Cave. You're not familiar with the Pain Cave, are you?
No, I'm not.
Consider yourself lucky. I've been pulled down there many times, and it is not a safe place.
Oh, wait, I think you did talk about this. I think I made a rape joke. I'm not particularly sure.
That's where he uses the Wii Remote. Wait, we're not saying that anymore. Wiimote. To molest you. So my number 1.
Okay, what is your number 1?
Street Fighter 4.
Oh, I was wondering where that was on your list.
Yeah, well, even though you knew beforehand, because I told you what my list was.
Forgotten.
Yeah. Street Fighter 4. I mean, everybody has to have expected this to be on my list. I mean, really. It's fucking Street Fighter. This is probably the game I played the most this year.
Yeah.
So obviously it was going to be on my list. And next year, Super Street Fighter 4 is probably going to be at the top of my list. And I'm probably going to play that the most this year, or next year too. Deal with it. I don't care. And I got a couple of honorable mentions too, Kyle.
Do you?
I do.
And what are those?
NHL 10.
Okay.
I love the NHL series. And this one here was actually a really good version of NHL. I've never really been a big fan of the EA version since like 97 or 96. But this one, I definitely enjoyed it. And if I keep my 360, then I'm going to keep playing it. Pending if I keep my 360, I guess.
Pending.
Right. The next one would be Demon Souls.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Demon Souls. Have you been playing that at all still?
No, like I said on the podcast a few months ago, Kyle, or a month ago.
You're sick.
I'm gonna
playing.
No, I'm gonna. This is the game that I'm gonna be playing like in winter.
I don't
like
remember that.
Probably starting during my December Christmas break. I'll be picking this back up. It's a great game. I don't care. I have no complaints about it. And I don't care that you don't have anything to say about it.
Yeah.
You can stay quiet.
I will stay quiet.
I don't like you anyways.
Oh, It's not
You're
very
off the
nice.
show.
Fine, I'm leaving.
Fine. No, don't leave, Kyle. So that's it for our top fives. Kyle,
I'm not talking to you.
come on.
Fine, I'll do it for the fans.
Yeah, we got to finish the show. After
Okay.
that, don't talk to me.
Fine.
Which is another thing too. Like we'll finish the show and we never talk until the next show.
We'll hang out for like the night, and then we'll send each other a text message.
Here and
two.
there. I'll usually send you a lolcat.
Yeah, I don't need you anymore. I now have the I Can Has Cheeseburger application.
That's not cool. That's
What?
so not cool. I don't need you anymore. Fine. Now I'm not talking. You finish the show.
All right. Well, this concludes episode 48. That was Josh. He's being a jerk. And I'm Kyle Dumont. I hope you enjoyed it. And there's a few ways you can get in contact with us. You can call us on our phone and leave us a voicemail. That is 909-C-STRIKE. Dial 1 in there if you're not from California. You could also leave us a email at cstrikepodcast@gmail.com. Or you can leave us a Twitter, which I believe is Critical Strike. Well, that's about it. Have a lovely night, folks. Josh is a dick.
Goodbye. So Kyle,
So, Josh,
we're here to say congratulations to the Gamer Husbands.
wow, what have they done?
They've reached 100 episodes.
Wait, what?
100 episodes of podcasting.
When did they come out? When did they start doing it?
Longer than we've done episodes.
God, but we haven't even reached 50 yet.
Well, can I say?
Can I say
I don't know. They're a clean podcast. I don't know if we can say that.
So I can't say bag, anal.
I don't know if we can say that
Oh,
because they're clean. They're 4 clean husbands, and we're 2 assholes who just talk about poop and RPGs.
what about
I don't know if we can say that either.
dicks?
Nope. That actually might be allowed.
I don't think. How do they listen to us then? Wait, are we even allowed to do a message for them?
Well, they asked me.
Oh man,
I don't know if they knew what they were getting into.
man, sucks for them to have to edit all this.
I mean, they come to the Great Critical Strike podcast at criticalstrike.net, and they say, "Hey guys, can you do us a 100 episode congratulation message? Because we're so much better than you." And I was like, "Sure,
Those guys
whatever."
are dicks.
I know, whatever. I don't care. Fine.
Yeah, seriously.
So, anyways, congratulations to Sam, Alfred, Alan, and my boy lover Scott.
Seriously, congratulations, guys.
Yeah, way to be better than us.
Maybe, just maybe, we'll hit the 100 episodes
Maybe.
in 2 more years.
But maybe in that meantime, Scott will actually like pancakes, because he does not like pancakes.
Whoa. Okay, I can't do this anymore.
Really?
No, I'm done.
Fine. So anyways, congratulations, guys. Thank you for the 100 episodes. You made Kyle leave. I hope you're happy. Scott, stop stalking me. No, I'm not going to take off my pants in front of you. Good luck, guys. Thank you.
How could you not like pancakes?
Meh.
Wah.
Alrighty.
See?
Ah.
Wah.